Crashed. My internet just went off on one. I was having none of it. And it was such a pity as well because we just got a person in right at that second. But nothing we can do. Okay, he's eating my money. Hold on, there's something wrong there. You are. That would be the problem there. Okay, there's someone in. Now, 1 second to that person who came in. Oh, come on. Switch. No. Oh, come on. Now. Yeah, Mr. Cat, hello to you. You're first, you might be the only one. Were you the person who joined there a second ago? And who joined a second ago and the stream crashed on me? I don't know if you are or not. But give me a second now. Yes, that's going okay. Just get the chat up. Now. We will hop into the T7 here, or not T7, T6, that would be. And we will fill up with fertilizer. Or will we though? Because we have to. Why won't that close? We can't close down the lid now. Okay, alright, I see what's wrong. Yes, right, here's teleporting now. That would be the wrong button. Which field did we say? We said we'd go 8. I think that was 27,000. Right, where's my? He doesn't have any jobs for his renting. Okay, can we fertilize? What's happened to that worker now? He stopped. Okay, he's off again. Field 9 was fertilised twice. I suppose we could fertilise Field 34 doesn't need fertilising either, does it? Nope. Field 10 doesn't need fertilising either. Okay, right. Placeables. This is something I don't really want to do, but right. Okay. Instead of travelling all the way back to the farm. We just put, what's that, 40,000, 50, 60, 70, 80, we go 80,000. Right, we let them work away. Oh, that kind of screwed a few things up there now. Let's see. Right, we're going to do a little bit of teleporting around the map here. Field 14. What price are you? Oh Jesus, 71,000. You're dear. Field 16. Trading the price it is. 37. That would probably be a better buy than field 8, would it? It's 10 grand dear. Not too sure. See, if I speed up time, I doubt it will matter, would it? For the fella seeding in field 3. Okay, you finished. We'll start on a new patch. That's another thing that kind of needs to be slightly fixed, is that everything's so light on its wheels that it just gets pushed around and all sorts happens. Anyway, right, we're gonna go and see if our grass field can be fertilised. Don't think it can be fertilised though. This little midget of a field. So small. We'll have a shot at it anyway. Yes, it can be fertilised. Can it? No. Can it? Did we fertilise this the other day? I think I'm losing, aren't I? I am. Yes, we did fertilise it the other day. Okay, so we've nothing to do now. Only speed up a bit of time and buy a grass field. Spend more money. That's our favourite thing to do, I think. Right, while we're waiting for this there now. Probably passed it twice. Yes, I have. 120. While we're waiting there now, I might as well talk about... It's going to go very dark, isn't it? I'll talk about the West Coast. I've decided to change that into a series where money is not an issue, and it will be a multiplayer one, where I'll put up the server and hopefully a few people will join. Okay, whoa. Stop the time. It's a bit late, is it? To be doing it. Right. Going to sell them these. Right. Sell them all. Right. That's a really bad habit I have of just jumping up on everything while I'm talking and have nothing to do. Right, we've money now to buy a few fields for grass. If I can remember which button to press. Right, field 8 or 16. 8 or 16. 14 was very dear. What about these two fields? Right, 16. Visit by field 8, visit. There's no kind of same size field as it. What are these? No order to them at all. Right, we'll just go with this field. Bye. This literally does 100,000, 110,000. How's the other fella getting on? 5 minutes and we'll be done. So what we'll do is we'll drive this to our new fields. Well, one of them anyway. And what we'll do is we'll park it up, come back, skip the night and start in the morning. This is the way I think it is. Yes. Why did you start back up again? Right. Oh, here. What would happen if I skipped the night with him going? I mentioned about the West Coast, I did it in oh, come on, will ya? I'm just gonna do it myself. Couldn't be watching this fella, he's so slow. A bit I did. I might call it a night after this, because what time is it in real life? Oh, it's 10 to 10. If I was to start streaming about 9:05. I don't know. There's that, I don't know is it coming through the stream, but the volume, well not the volume, the sound is breaking up in my headset. It's gonna stop now again. That was happening there a couple of days ago, where you drive through certain patches on the map and like the sound would just stutter, break up and everything. It's gone now again. I don't know, there's back now. I don't know if it's my headset or what. I must check that out now when I end the stream, watch it back and see what the story is. now we have a few fields, good few fields anyway. We're looking good. Now the cows are going to take a serious whack of our money. Right, we've no power washer sadly. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, forgot about this. Back on with the working lights. I even made a mental note in my head. Do not forget the other part of the field. What do? Go off straight away and forget it. That's what I'm like, so... This is my least favourite job in the game, seeding. What I do like is I don't actually mind it if I'm with people in multiplayer, because if you're talking away to them, time flies. You know, you just don't realise that what you're doing, like you're just doing it so quick. You just get through it, you fly through it, like, and it's handy. Right, we'll bring this back to the farm, skip the night and call it a night. From here onwards, the stream should be getting a bit better content because the jobs will be getting better as the seasons progress until it comes to winter, and it'll probably more than likely be snow clearance. Not the most fun thing to be doing, but I could make a video out of it instead and time lapse. I remember there a while back I met a fella and we went onto his map there on the west coast before Oakfield Farm was released for ps4 or console, and there was a heap of snow down the ground, and we kind of cleared it from all the yards and we brought it to the quarry, and then we had the lever excavators and we were scooping it up and then just transporting it with some crack. And you would think that would be some boring job, but when there's 4 of you there doing it, just time flies. And same way there as I was saying with the seeding. But I don't know how well a time lapse will look from a viewer's point of view. my turning? Oh, oh, that's just the boundary of the field. Never mind. These slow drivers. Not every day you see a tractor up behind the car. Today's hardly Sunday, is it? What's the... Oh no, whoa. What's the button for opening up the calendar? Because if it's Sunday, they're definitely Sunday drivers. What's... is it not? It's something with circle anyway. I'm afraid I can't remember. Maybe it could be a L1 and R1 and circle. Push that, what does that do? That does nothing, so maybe when I get out of the tractor it might work. Is that barn door open? It's a grain store, grain dryer like. Right. Parking in this shed here. How did that get up now? Oh, I hit off my desk. Never mind. Right, that's all the seeding for this year. I hope anyway. While I crash into this wall. Right, we're going to go to bed. 20 past 10. We better save the game in case it crashes. Because it did happen to me before. Game crashed. When I skipped the night. Close our door. We don't want anyone coming into our house. Robbing nothing. We have nothing in this house. Right. Going to bed. To the morning. Oh, I never saved it, did I? Typical me. This will probably be the one time now it'll crash. Okay. Come on. No, it's gonna. Okay, right. Vehicle running costs £2,300. That is dear. We're up bright and early anyway. What are we going to do today? Right, we'll just check on our crops anyway, see how they've grown. They should be nearly all ready for fertilizing. Field 9 is definitely grown anyway, I'd say. Yes, that's ready for fertilizing now. I need row crop tires and that though. Right. This is ready for fertilizing. Does that need row crop tires? No. Right. We'll fertilize this. We'll go up, we'll put on the row crop tires, and that'll be it for tonight stream. Regarding tomorrow a stream, there probably will be none. On Saturday morning there will be a long one on the morning, in the morning time anyway, because I've nothing to do that morning. I've no work or anything, so that's handy. Right, this shouldn't take too long. But I can't really see where I'm going with the shadows of the trees. Jeez, the boys are hard at it anyway inside the sawmill. Right, we'll do this top half here. That's a very loud saw, I must say. Right. Next to impossible to do it in cab. Why did I get out? Oh, what am I there? Wait, it must have rained during the night, did it? Must have. Do we have any more grass fields to fertilise? We should be on road crop tyres anyway. Not that it matters. Sure, grass that much can be knocked. Can stand back up, it's only young. This tractor will be the kind of spraying tractor, fertilizer, all that sort of stuff, field work, small field work. Where am I offset workshop? Not down this way. It's up here. Now everything and everything will get in the trigger bar the tractor. Yeah, look. Now the little A-frame on the front will get it. No, it's the lift spreader. Oh. Right. Oh, does that look ugly? Right. We'll drive this up to field 9. We'll be able to fertilise everything around it then. And we'll call it a day then. Don't know what it is about road crop tyres, but they just look ugly. Don't understand why they're low profile as well. I suppose they're not that wide, you couldn't have real high walls, or else kind of become weak. I'd say that's probably the reason for it. There's always method to the madness, so there's generally a reason. Okay, there's me thinking that was automatic. Anyway, that's the stream for here. Thanks for tuning in, if any of you did. That's it, goodbye, thanks for coming.